Welcome to this bonus live session of Unclench. I'm so happy that you said yes and that you get to experience this session. So you want to make sure that your shoes are off. You don't want to do this with your shoes. You want to really be barefoot or bare feet, or you can also wear socks. In general, when you do somatic exercises and movements, you do want to have loose, comfortable clothing. I'm wearing tights. The honest truth is that I'm always wearing tights, but I'm wearing tights so that you can better see my movements. But if you have loose, comfortable clothing, that's really best. And again, if you are pregnant, up to 20 weeks, you can do the exercises lying down. You don't want to do any exercises lying on your stomach. Nothing that, and after 20 weeks, you can do them on the side or sitting down. Okay, if you have any kind of pain, make sure that you stop. Somatic movements are these tiny little movements, nothing should cause you pain. But if for any reason, let's say you have an injury or something, you can stop and you can do them in your imagination and they will be just as effective. The research does show that visualizing yourself doing an exercise is just as effective. So instead of too much talking, I want you to fully experience it. So let's go ahead and find a place where you have privacy and you can lie down. And we are officially starting. So go ahead and lie down. You can do this on your bed. It's actually perfect. I'm just choosing a location upstairs away from the noise. So meet me on the floor or on your bed, lying down. Allow yourself to land. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your arms are down by their side, palms facing down. Shoulders are rolled back. Your hips are heavy. Notice if you're clenching your belly or your jaw, go ahead and unclench. Just take a moment to arrive. In somatic movements and exercise, we don't count the breath, but go ahead and just take a deep inhale. Then a deep exhale. And just notice how you're feeling at the start of your practice. And thank yourself for taking this time just for you. Bring attention to your feet. Now you're going to point your feet towards the right in the most effortless way possible. Slide or shift them over to the left. And unclench your belly. And we're going to establish a nice rhythmical movement. Shifting your feet to the right, your toes to the right and to the left. To the right and to the left. To the right and to the left. Notice if your shoulders are hunched up, and if they are, that's okay. Just bring them back down, away from your ears. As you shift from the right and to the left. This movement of going back and forth, back and forth, is really soothing for the body. And it signals to the brain that you can relax, and that you are safe. Let's do 5 more on each side and then we'll come to a stop. And if you want to play, you can do a little bit faster. I love going in slow motion. And we'll do 2 more. I've lost count. And 1 more. To the right and to the left, wherever you are. And when you're ready, just allow yourself a full rest. We have worked hard already. And a full rest means you just let go. Notice if there's a shift already. It's possible. Now, bring attention to your right foot. You're going to rotate the toes on your right feet towards your left foot. So just rotate in, internal rotation, and then let your foot just flop back out. And we'll do that 10 times. I'll count with my great counting. Rotate your foot to the right. Towards your left. And let it flop. Rotate in. And let it flop. Notice if you're holding your breath. And just bring back the natural breath. And rotate in. Hold it for a second. And let it flop. We'll do 4 more. And if you're someone that has to be super precise, this is going to be so great for you. Because it's not about perfection. It's not about precision. And I have not mastered counting and talking at the same time. And I give myself grace 1 more time. Rotating in. And allow your foot to flop. Take a deep inhale out. And notice if your right foot, your right leg, feels longer than your left leg. You might feel like a melting sensation already, and that's your body releasing. If your right leg feels longer than the left one, let's go ahead and even it out on the left side. So take your left foot, point your left toes towards the right, and let it flop. Point your foot to the right, and let it flop. And go ahead and keep doing that. 3, and let it flop. And you may notice that one side feels different than the other. Maybe this side feels easier or a little bit more challenging. And that's okay, both sides of the body are different. You might have more tension on one side. I do. My left side is always a little more tense. We'll do 3 more. Unclench your belly. Bring a soft smile to your face. And I think we've got 1 more. Rotating in. And let it flop. Come to a full rest. Noticing if your legs feel equally long. Is there a shift already in the way that you're feeling? Whatever you feel is great. In the slowest way possible, you're going to bend your right leg and bring your foot flat against the floor.
And then go ahead and bend the left leg with the foot on the floor. Your arms stay down by your side. Your knees are apart just a little bit. And unclench the belly, relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Shift your knees an inch towards the right. Come to the center. And an inch towards the left. To the center. And to the right. These are knee sways. And here you can go ahead and go right, left. And I want you to play with the speed a little bit. With somatic movements, we're never going fast. But you can play with the range of motion. I find that the slower I go, the more delicious it feels. To the point that sometimes I have trouble talking because I'm like, oh my God, this feels so good. Like right now. So notice, so go ahead and try making it a little bit bigger and a little bit faster. Right and left, right and left, right and left. And now go tiny micro movements, right and left. If you notice what we do with the feet and now with the knees, the swaying motion, this is all rocking. Rocking motions to signal to the body that you're safe to let go, to relax. If you were being chased by a bear, which could be something really stressful in your life, an event, circumstance, an email, a conversation, chances are you wouldn't be relaxing on a hammock, right? And let's do this just a few more seconds, back and forth. Noticing that you're giving yourself a little lower back massage as well. And when you're ready, go ahead and come to a pause. Extend the right leg long. Extend the left leg long. And come to a full rest. Notice any difference. Just a few minutes in, has something shifted. Now, when you're ready and in the slowest way possible, you're going to make your way onto your side. Your bottom arm is long. Your head is on top of your bottom arm. Your top arm is in front of your chest, just a few inches away. Your knees are bent and perpendicular to your thighs. And take a second to land, and just to sink down into the ground or the bed, wherever you are. Unclench your jaw. And begin rocking your body back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. How lazy can you be? Let your belly be extended, let it hang out. As women, we tend to suck in, actually men probably too,
suck in our stomachs. That's what we've been taught, but let it hang out. Allow your jaw to be loose as you rock back and forth. And try going a little bit faster. See if that's what you like. Rocking yourself just a little bit faster. You always get to decide what feels good. You can go a little bit faster, a little bit slower. We'll do that for 10 more seconds or so. Unclenching. And being as lazy as possible. Be part of the lazy human club. And when you're ready, come to a stop. Check in with your body. Notice if you have more saliva. And that's a good thing. It means your body's relaxing. And you want to drool. And in the laziest way possible, turn onto your other side. I'm just going to shift. So you can see me, but you can just flip onto the other side. And here we are. Bottom arm is long. Top arm in front of you, knees at a 90-degree angle. And we know what to do, so we can begin rocking. Slack jaw. So lazy. If you're ever having trouble sleeping, you can do this to soothe yourself to sleep. It'll help you fall asleep. And it's relaxing. And think of rocking, what we do with babies, so naturally, so instinctively. Self-soothing is something that we don't learn. Children normally, naturally, not normally, naturally know how to soothe themselves. And then somewhere along the way, we forget. You probably can't hear, but my dogs are snoring already. This happens every single time we do this. Imagine a gentle hand. It could be an angelic hand that's rocking you back and forth. Back and forth. And I'll do this for 10 more seconds as my dog snores. Allowing yourself to almost drool with no apologies. And this is your body saying, I am good, I am safe. And when you're ready, come to a pause. Notice how you feel. We're gonna roll onto our belly. Remember, you don't want to do this if you're pregnant. So you would just be on your side. Or skip this exercise altogether. You can just be on your side, lie on your side if you're pregnant. Your arms are in a diamond-shaped position. Your head is facing down and my head is to the side just so that you can hear me better. Your legs are long. And you're going to shift your hips to the right and left. Right and left. Right and left. Allow your belly to be heavy. Your shoulders are down. And you're shaking your hips right and left. You can go a little slower, a little faster, or whatever feels good. The hips are the junk drawer. They're called the junk drawer of our emotions. They store so much stress, trauma, tension. And this movement just helps to relax and let go, release. Do this for a few more seconds. Allow this to feel good for you. And you can come to a pause when you're ready. Inhale and exhale. My dog just exhaled. I love it. And let's do that one more time. Shaking the hips, sloshing the hips, left to right, like a shaker cup. And throughout any of these movements that we do, emotions might come up and you might feel like laughing or crying or nothing at all. Everything is good. It's all welcome. But if the emotions do come up, just let them out. Give yourself permission to feel whatever you feel. That's the point. That is the point of somatic exercises and movements. We'll do this for 5 more seconds. Relax the belly. And come to a pause. Allow yourself to sink down. You might feel like you're melting, and that is releasing. This is the work that you signed up for, to release tension and stress. Now bring attention to your heels. Shift your heels to the right and then to the left. To the right and to the left. To the right and to the left. And allow your thighs to roll and the tops of your feet to roll. You can go a little bit faster, a little bit slower. You can follow my pace. I'm going right and left, right, left, and I feel myself drooling. And I'm saying, yay, this is great. Right, left, right, left. Imagine that you are in a bed of clay, on a bed of clay, and you're making an imprint with the tops of your feet as your heels go right and left, right and left. We'll do this 3, 2, and 1. Let it all go. And just stay here for a second or 2 or 3. Allow yourself to sink. Sink down on the ground or the bed, whatever surface you're on. And when you're ready, come on over to your back. You want to move in a slow, intentional way. So many of us, that's what I've been talking to, right? On social media are just go, 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 move fast, do everything fast. I want to be on the other side, so I'm just gonna move, but stay on your back. Extend the legs long. With somatic exercises, we tell you every step to take, which is really, I find really nice. So go ahead and bend your right foot
bend your right knee and place your foot flat on the floor. And bend your left knee and foot flat on the floor. You're going to take your right foot, cross it over your left knee into a figure 4. So it's right above your left knee. Remember, nothing is supposed to ever hurt. So if this for any reason is uncomfortable, you can just do it in your mind. And once your foot is there, you want to relax your foot and just move. Let your right leg drive your left leg a little bit to the left. And so just sway a little bit to the left. Your right leg is just bringing it over a little bit to the left. And these are also little knee sways. Improving your hip mobility. And here you can also just go tiny. See how that feels? Tiny movement to the right and to the left. A little bit to the right and to the left. And you can try a little bit bigger, but not too big. It's like Goldilocks. And see how that feels. Relaxing your belly, relaxing your jaw. I'll do this 5 more seconds. How relaxed, how lazy can you be? And come to a stop. Bring your right foot off your knee. And let's extend the legs long and take a full rest. Whew, we are working hard. Notice if the right side feels different than the left. Notice if you feel anything kind of bubbling. I can feel like a little bit of bubbling in my body, just releasing some stuff. And if you feel a difference from one side to the other, go ahead and let's even out. Bend your right leg, foot against the floor. Bend your left leg, foot against the floor. Bring your left knee, your left leg, your left foot, there we go, your left foot over your right knee. So your left foot is above your right knee. And then come a little bit to the right and to the left. Your left leg is coming to the right, driving this movement. And we're beginning this swaying motion. The left leg is driving the movement to the right. And coming to the center, just a little bit to the left. And just swaying back and forth. And back and forth. Can you unclench your belly? And unclench your jaw. Notice if your thoughts have slowed down a bit. You can give yourself permission to move in such a lazy way. In modern culture, it's a bad thing to be lazy. But not in our world. This is so welcome here. Let's do this for, I don't know, 7 more seconds. Whatever you're experiencing right now is okay. I've had clients cry during this kind of relaxation because they just let go, right? They stop moving. And then they can just let go. We're gonna come to a pause. Bring your left leg down. Extend your legs long. And take a full rest. Take a deep inhale. And deep exhale. I want to invite you to sigh out loud. Take a deep inhale. And let it out. Whatever sound wants to come out. We're gonna do one more exercise, one more movement. Oh Lord, I hear Max, our big dog, crying downstairs. So go ahead and you can take a look at me with this, right? So you're gonna form a V-shaped position. Your thumb is where it is, and then your index finger and middle finger are together. I hope you cannot hear my dogs because they are howling. They'll get over it. Hold on, everybody's gonna start howling, not now. No. Of course this happens. Okay. Sorry for the disruption, you guys. This takes a second. Okay, enough. Okay, we're gonna continue with the singing that's happening downstairs. You guys probably can't hear it, but as it's like it activates a mother has to do something, but I don't. They just do that when they realize they've been left alone. So bring your index finger and your middle finger together, and then you have this V-shaped position. Now you want to take a look at me. You're gonna hook your hand above your chin underneath your lip and press tightly. So not to hurt yourself, but just firmly so that your face gets the message that it can relax. Your jaw gets the message that it can relax. And your right hand is going to be driving the movement. And so your right hand rolls your face to the left, come to center, and your right hand rolls your face to the right, come to center. Your face is still, your face is not the one driving the movement. So right hand drives the movement left, center, right. And go ahead and establish a rocking pattern, spiraling left, center, right. Relaxing the tubes of your throat, your neck. And relaxing the jaw. Unclenching the belly. Unclenching the sphincter. Rolling side to side. Let this be a little skull massage. Let's do that a few more times. Rolling your head. And you might notice that the mobility is already better. It's easier, it's gliding more. Remembering to press firmly. Letting the hand drive the movement. Let's do one more time on each side. And then we'll meet at the center. And you can bring your hand down. Notice if your jaw already feels a little bit better. We're gonna do the same thing with the left hand side, with the left side. So bring your left hand, your index finger and middle finger are together. Your thumb is in a V-shaped position. Let me open the door before he breaks it down. Oh, goodness. This is Max, everyone. Move, you big baby. This is my life, you guys, all right. So. I don't think that I attract people that are not dog lovers. This is like, this comes with the territory, right? So go ahead and hook your V-shaped position. Movement. Hook your V-shaped position above your chin. Underneath your lips. The placement is firm. And then begin to roll your head to the left. And roll your head to the right. And it's your left hand that's driving the movement. Your head is relaxed. And again, you might feel that one side, that the left side is maybe a little bit easier, the right side was easier. Just notice. Relax the tubes of your throat. Relax your jaw. Notice if your face is resistant to letting itself be guided by your hand. That's interesting, isn't it? All right. Relax. Can you let that head massage feel good? Unclenching the belly. Relaxing the face. We'll do that. Let's do it 3 more times on each side. The jaw and the hips are the first responders. So a lot of times when you feel hip pain, it can be relieved by working through the jaw and vice versa. One more time. And the other side. And come to the center. Bring your hand down. Exhale. Notice how you feel. Stay where you are. I'm going to take a look to see. Ooh, we've been going for quite a while. Okay, so I feel like completing one more thing with you guys. So go ahead and extend everything long. And we'll end, I want you to leave this so relaxed that you're floating on a cloud. So go ahead, we're gonna do a progressive muscle relaxation. So go ahead and squeeze your feet. Squeeze and tighten your feet, squeeze, 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 and let it go. Now we're going to squeeze your feet, your thighs, and your seat, your butt. Squeeze, 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 and let go. Let's do that one more time, squeezing your feet, your thighs, your butt. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let go. And then we'll do that one more time. This time we'll include the stomach and the arms. You can even put your hands into fists. So squeeze your feet, your thighs, your butt, your stomach, your arms, hands into fists. Squeeze, 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 tighten, 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 and let it go. Now we're going to do including the shoulders and the neck. And so go ahead, squeeze your feet, your thighs, your butt, your arms, your stomach, your shoulders. Did I say the neck? Squeeze, 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 and let go. And then one more time, and this time, you're gonna tense your face like a lemon. And so squeeze your feet, your thighs, your butt, your stomach, your arms, your fists, your neck, your shoulders, your face. Squeeze, 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 and let go. Allow yourself to sigh. Go ahead and take a few sighs. And notice if you have any resistance to letting out sounds. I'm just curious, nothing to do. Okay, go ahead and rub your hands together. Make them warm. Put them above, on top of your eyes. And just notice how you feel. And you can bring your arms down again. And notice if you feel any different than when you started. Thank yourself for showing up on a weekend. And you can stay here as long as you like. And when you're ready, you can come onto your side. You can stay here the rest of the day if you like, or come back up. And that completes our practice. This was a long session. For Unclench, the sessions are not going to be this long, but I wanted you to experience a long session. So that concludes our practice. And if you'd like to share with me, we can end here. But if you'd like to share with me how that felt, you're welcome to, and you're welcome to unmute yourself and tell me. I want to know how you feel, only if you want.
That was so relaxing.
Yeah,
I gotta confess, I kind of snoozed for a bit.
you did. Good for you, because you've been so busy, so, running around, like so much going on. Good for you.
Yeah, it felt good. Thank you.
You sound like you just came out of a spa, so.
Yes. I'm like, chill.
Oh, yeah, right? So, Laura says, sorry, I'm like trying to see, the computer's far away from me. Amazing, I loved it. I'm excited for what is to come. Yeah, me too. Anyone else? And the thing is, whatever you feel is okay. So if you got super emotional with this, that's great. If you felt nothing, that's great. If you felt fidgety, that's great. It just shows you where you are, you know? Let me see what someone else said. Hold on. I know this is the weirdest thing. I've got this setup. I'm gonna figure out the setup. I wasn't feeling emotional until we got to the part where you encouraged us to make noise during the exhale. Made me realize I don't like to vocalize. And yeah, that's very normal in the sense that we're taught not to, and that just gave me chills, we're taught not to emote, right? We're taught to suppress. And when I'm not a mother, I mean, I'm a mother of dogs, but I'm not a human mother. And I hear children all the time. So if you're a mother or you're a parent, a father or whatever, and you hear children, do you hear children? They make the craziest sounds, right? They're like, and we tell them not to do that in public. We tell them, you know, it's not okay to express. And so what is that expression in Spanish, Susana? Las niñas bonitas, calladitas, or something like that, right? Like little, you know, pretty girls are quiet. Like
Sí.
we have an expression like that.
Calladita, calladita te ves más bonita.
Yes.
You look prettier when you're quiet.
Yes, come inside, Corey. So our cultures are so full of these expressions that are meant to silence us. And so it's no surprise that we're walking around feeling pain, that we're walking around feeling like we're not being our true selves. So this is just such a beautiful journey because in Unclench, so I'm mixing several modalities. So we're doing these very slow, tiny movements, but I'm adding embodied yoga, so not doing yoga moves, but I'm adding the vocalization, the making sounds. Like it's gonna be a trip, you guys. I'm gonna record it in the next few weeks. And so it's gonna be a trip because I wanna have like a laughing session, I wanna have like an anger session. It's gonna be so amazing and I just can't wait. So, all right, that's all I've got for you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put the recording, I gotta figure out this camera stuff, but yeah. Thank you for saying yes. I'm so honored. I'm so